Hello, good morning and welcome to my 39th weekly video, Living with Alzheimer's. Now, after last week's video, I mentioned how music and how song lyrics bring back memories and how I can remember the lyrics and words of songs. And that created quite a response. I got quite a few messages and quite a few people who could relate to that. And I wanted to try and just build a little more about memories this week. And I want to talk a little bit about the importance of conversation. Now, it's very difficult for somebody like me with memory issues to have conversations with people. Now, I don't mean conversations as in not always finding the words and not knowing what to say as such. But I mean conversations as in topics of conversation. Now, one of the problems is that I don't watch the news anymore. I don't watch television because I can't really follow anything as such. So I've started to lose the thread of what's going on in the world over a period of time. I know nothing about current affairs now. And the politics of the world, I don't even know who the Prime Minister is now. So it narrows your field of what you can talk about. And I mean, one of the best ways to probably try and bring you into that world a little bit is if you can imagine that for a month, or even two, you didn't have any social media, you didn't watch any television, and you had very little communication with the outside world. Over that short period of time, you'll be surprised how you lose the thread of what's going on. So it narrows down our conversation topics. And if somebody has a chat with me about things, I can talk about my work because I did that for 35 plus years, and that's pretty ingrained into my mind, so I can talk about my work, but people get bored of listening to that, and it's difficult. You can't even really talk about the weather. I mean, I know what today is because I can see it, but I have no idea what yesterday was. Now, I can't remember whether it was sunny yesterday, wet, or whatever it was, so it narrows it all down. Now, some time ago, I was sent I was sent something by a guy, and I think it's relevant to today's video, and it's all about stimulating conversation. It's all about helping people like me and who are further down the journey to have conversations, and it's all about sparking memories. And I have no business connection with this, and anything that I happen to mention on these videos. It's just that I think that if something is worth sharing with others to help others enhance their lives, or just to help people just live a little better and that sort of thing, then I just think it's worth sharing. So I'm going to share this with you today. And if you're interested in this, then send me a message and I will pass this chap's details on to you, and you can talk to him directly. Now, what it is, it's called Rolling Back the Years. Now, they're folders, and they are plastic-coated folders with various adverts in. And they start at about 1930s and go up to the 80s. Now, he sent me one which is 1960, which is sort of the eras I was born, and 1980s, which means quite a bit to me. And this is what it looks like, rolling back the years. And they're plastic coated, and inside is, like, I suppose it's a type of scrapbook, paper clippings of various things that happened throughout 1960. And what they basically do is that, and this is the back. What it does is you can look through it, and it sparks memories. Memories about music, about current affairs, about stuff that happened in the 1980s on that one. This one is the 1960s. And again, it has things in there. Oh God, look at, yeah, the Austen Princess. You see, straight away, that sparked a memory straight away for me. I mean, keep your seatbelt safe. I mean, clunk, click every trip, you know, when seatbelts first came out. So straight away, I looked through this and it sparks memories. And what it does is, what these do is these create conversations. And that's the bit I want to get to today. The most important thing is to keep conversations going, to have conversations with people. And it is difficult for people like us with memory issues. And if we're not careful, because of our limited spectrum or our limited amount of knowledge, we can become quite isolated, and you're out of conversations, you're out of the flow of things, and you're not involved. But these rolling back the years, I actually believe that they help to get people back involved into conversations. Now, let's just say that you've got a group of you around a table, I don't know, 4 or 5 or whatever, and you've got a couple of these on the table. Once looking through these, they're going to spark memories, they're going to spark they're going to create conversations, and that's going to create a good day over a cup of tea and a piece of cake or whatever. So I just thought that I would share this with you today, because I just think it's something that, I don't know, that maybe might help people. So there we go, rolling back the years. I hope you can see that all right there. That's better. Yeah, rolling back the years, they're called. And let's say they're plastic coated, so they're hard wearing. I don't know what the price is. I don't know much about that, even though everything was sent to me. But you know, if anybody is interested and anybody wants any more information, then, like I say, I'll give you his details. Okay, now I'm just looking at my whiteboard there, which is always a good thing for somebody like me, and it's the Easter weekend this weekend. So let's hope that the weather is good. I know it's a bank holiday, so the weather generally does go downhill in Britain, doesn't it? But it gives me a chance to get some more cycle training in. It's nice and sunny here at the moment, so yeah, fingers crossed. So have a great weekend, probably a better weekend than normal because you've got a longer weekend. Hope you all enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for listening again, and yeah, I'll see you here again next week, a different subject about Alzheimer's. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.